HyperX has always been known for delivering some of the best gaming headsets when it comes to price and quality. Today, I'm reviewing the HyperX Cloud III to find out if it still delivers on that balance. If you're new to this channel, my name is Daniel, and let's dive into the video. So let's start with the unboxing. Inside the box, you'll find the headset itself, of course, a detachable microphone, a dongle to switch from USB-C to USB-A, and a cable to switch from the 3.5mm jack to USB-C, and a quick guide. Nothing too fancy, but everything you need to get started is included. Now, as far as the design of this headset, I really like the HyperX logo on the sides, and the red and black color is a good match, and a metal frame around the ear cushions, which is nice for durability. And lastly, the ear cushions and headband are made out of memory foam, which is nice for comfort. Now, speaking of comfort, it is always one of the important things I look for in a gaming headset, and the Cloud III feels pretty lightweight, even though the frames are made out of metal, which surprised me as I expected it to be on the heavier side. Now, the headphones are really easy to adjust to your size, and the ear cushions are soft and comfortable around the ears. However, for me, the cushions showed some wear when I took them out of the box, which made me question the overall quality of the cushions. And you don't get a second pair delivered with them, which was the case back in the day with the Cloud IIs. So that's kind of a bummer for me, but yeah, that's my personal experience with it. In terms of sound, the Cloud III does a solid job for general gaming, but compared to the Cloud II, I found it a bit harder to pinpoint enemies during competitive matches, which suggests the surround sound isn't as precise. This could just be me, but the bass feels slightly flat. But overall, the audio quality is still good though. I read multiple threads on Reddit that this has something to do with HP taking over Kingston HyperX brand, since there are also a lot of differences between some Cloud II headsets out there, but I can confidently say that the audio feels worse than the Cloud IIs from what I can remember. And this is not something really about the sound itself, but it's nice to be able to adjust the volume of your headset on the back of it, and that you're able to connect through USB-C, USB-A, or even a 3.5mm jack depending on your setup. Now, talking about the microphone of the headset, I will be honest, I have not used it at all because I have the HyperX Quadcast microphone, which sounds a lot better if you ask me. But just for this video, I recorded something to show you how it sounds like. So this is the microphone of the HyperX headset. In terms of the quality of the microphone, it's not the best, it's not the worst. I personally use the Quadcast microphone of HyperX, so yeah, I'm just using the headset only and not really the microphone, but just to give you an impression, I wanted you to hear how it sounds like. Now, don't get me wrong, this microphone is still good for in-game chat and clear enough to communicate without issues, but if you want higher quality sound for streaming or recording, I'd still recommend something like the HyperX Quadcast. And one small detail I didn't like about this is that the mute button is on the back of the headset instead of the mic itself. It's not the worst placement, but it's not the best. So you might be wondering, why didn't you get the wireless version? I personally use the wired one, and the main reason is because, since I do not own a gaming PC anymore, I'm using NVIDIA GeForce Now in order to play games, and sound simply works best through a cable. And on top of that, being able to connect directly to devices like my Nintendo Switch via USB-C is really practical. So for me, the wired one ended up being the better option. So is the HyperX Cloud III still worth it? I'd say yes, because of the price in comparison to the quality it gives. It's comfortable, has overall good sound, and the durability of the headset itself is quite good. But like the ear cushions showing wear very quickly, in my case anyways, and slightly weaker surround sound compared to the Cloud IIs, I'd say for the price it's still a good choice, but it's not perfect. If you want to check out more of my reviews on tech and gadgets, I've linked a playlist here on the screen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.